plaintiff, Danielle Madlock, says when she was 11, her father introduced the defendant to her as her older brother, and she never questioned it. However, Danielle lost her father in 2016, and now she just wants proof. So she petitioned the court for a DNA test. Defendant Martiza Anderson says he always accepted Danielle as his baby sister, even though they were in and out of each other's lives. But he's eager to find out the DNA results today.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
All right, and we're here to see if we are siblings, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Well, I said we, so I don't know my daddy either, so well, give me my test, boy. No, I'm just kidding. Me and my sisters didn't have to take a test because they look just like me. I didn't meet them until late in life, and one looked just like me, so we didn't take a test. But let me hear from you. Give me some background.
All right. So when I was about 11 years old, I went to my dad's house and he introduced me to Tez, Martiza. We call him Tez. And he was like, "This is your brother." And I was like, "Okay, that's my brother." He was about 17 or 18. And, I was a kid and my dad is really straightforward. So he didn't do a lot of explaining to me as a kid, So we had that little time, when we first met, and then we kind of lost.
How old were you again?
I was 11.
11. You recall that, sir?
Well, yeah, I remember. Excuse me.
How old were you?
That's what I have a problem with, because I'm 50. I'll be 50 in April, and I don't know how old Danielle is, but I remember she was 11, and my dad introduced me as, "This is your baby sister."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You take care of her, and we would come in and out of meetings with each other doing life. And
Okay,
I've always known her to be my baby sister.
Now, how did things go immediately afterwards? And did your mom tell you anything? You tell me.
No, so our moms don't even know each other, and my mother didn't even know about Ted. So we never even had a conversation about him, because I just told her I had a new brother, and she was like, "Oh, okay," because she didn't know anything about him, and he was before me. So maybe that's why he was probably prior to her and my dad's relationship.
Got it. Okay.
So.
All right. And what has the relationship been like since then with your dad? I mean, have you ever questioned him or had any resentments toward him? How has that gone?
So that was the thing. We had Right. So from 11 to like about 18 and 19, we didn't see each other a lot. Mm-hmm. And then when I got like 18, I was 18 and 19, I found out he was doing tattoos. So I, hit him up. I'm like, "Ooh, I got a big brother who do tats, so let me get some." And then we got close. We got connected. He started doing my body art, and we hung out here and there every now and again. And that was it. And I didn't ever get a chance to really like have a conversation with my dad. We lost him in 2016. Oh. So, I've been going through, just family stuff. So I was like, well, I didn't get to really ask him if, and I always believed he was my brother, but it ain't nothing like good old Dana to make it proof,
That's right. Is he a good tattoo artist? Good tats?
Yes, he's a great tattoo artist.
Let me see.
Well, back then he was practicing.
Let me see.
Some on me.
Yeah, let me see them tats. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm about to get in trouble. I hope this is the day Linda is watching. All right, but she tapes them and watches them all. Lord have mercy. When she can't sleep, I wake up and she watches me. I'm like, oh, Lord, why can't you find something else to do? You know how crazy I talk. I don't want to have to answer to you every crazy thing I say.
I don't want no
getting in trouble while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I get in trouble in my sleep, right? That's right. All right, sir, you give me, let me see your tats. You were showing me your tat designs. You had held up some of your work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a couple of them. Life's a gamble.
Okay.
I love doing tattoos. It's been an honor being a big brother to Danielle. It's an extra special honor to be here and not being locked up. But I feel like she's always gonna be my sister no matter what.
What you mean by not being locked up?
I don't want to be locked up.
How did that come into play? I don't either.
Well, in court, you know the scenario.
From me?
Black, red. Yeah.
You glad you got here to get locked up. That's
Exactly.
your point. Okay, I knew what you meant. I thought maybe they were on the way to get you. And you thought I would help. Judge, I came on so you could put in a good word, because the folks on the way. You know, if they were going to come, they come at 7 in the morning, Doc. You know?
You would have missed the show, brother.
That's right. Now, what is the name of your place? I want to promote it a little. What's the name of your shop?
Well, my name is TAT, the number 2, TEZ. I'm all over Instagram, Facebook.
What city are you located in?
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay. And
Good plug.
that's right. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Particularly when you get a compliment. When a business gets a compliment, I promote it. How would you describe the relationship since particularly 18? Because she's 21, she says. So she's been with you for 3 years. He wrinkling up his face. He said, I know better. I know 21 when I see it. I think you're 21. Anyhow, how many years you all been, have you had a relatively close relationship?
I think we, for the most part, have been close as we possibly could be, seeing that we both have different lives. She's an entrepreneur. She's been a good baby sister. So
Good.
I feel like, you know, we all tried to follow the footsteps of my father.
What type of guy was he?
He was a great man in my eyes.
When you say footsteps, you're saying his values or his hustle or his hard work?
His values. I mean, my dad, he did everything on the up and up.
Good.
You know, and that's what I kind of base my business on.
Good.
Being a tattoo artist, I had to be on the up and up because I'm gonna be with you forever. So
Good.
I feel like he instilled good values. I was hard-headed a little. We both were. So
Well,
it made for hard times a little bit, you know, but as far as our relationship, I think we had a great relationship.
okay. Well, let me compliment your father. Bless his soul. A lot of fathers are not in the lives of their children, and they have the opposite effect in terms of strong, productive values. And so let me congratulate him, and that's why you are productive. And have values and are on the up and up, or seek to be on the up and up because of him, and you're saying it. And so a lot of other men, you see what your sons will say about you years from now, and even after you've passed on. These are the things you want your sons to say. You don't want your sons to say they didn't know you, that you weren't in their life, that you were in and out of prison, that we lived a good life for 5 to 10 years because he was a big-time drug dealer, and then he went to prison, or when he got out the drug game, things went downhill and we had to struggle. You don't want that, young men. This is what you want. This is your legacy, and you're a prime example of leaving a legacy. People say,
Thank you.
People say, what is a legacy? What do you mean by leaving a legacy? If you're not known, if you're not famous, there's no legacy to leave. Oh, yes, this is the legacy. Your son and your daughter saying you were a great dad, you did a great job, and you're able to show it. And certainly you're showing it. What business are you in? He mentioned that you were an entrepreneur.
I'm a franchise owner.
What's that?
Yes, I'm a travel franchise owner. I own a travel franchise.
What's the name of it?
Miss Danny's Travel.
Located where?
Miss Danny's Travel is global. I am physically in Atlanta, but I book travel all over the world, and I have business partners in 2 or 3 other countries, and I can sell travel agencies to people all over the world.
Good. And how long have you been in business for yourself?
I have been a travelpreneur since 2017.
Okay. And you've been in business how long with your tattoos?
30 years, Judge.
Okay. Wow. Well, we know we have some successful businesses. After that 3rd year, that's when you're able to determine whether you have a successful business or not. Because if you lose money for 3 years in a row, yes, you're not a good business operator, or your product is not something people want. So you all have both, obviously. Congratulations on your work and your.
Thank you so much.
And it's in your blood. All right. That's why you all are the same. You are brother and sister.
Hustle.
Have a good day.
All right. Oh, you my brother.
I love you, Danielle.
I love you too. You're gonna be my brother anyway.
Keep making your daddy proud.